Hi everyone, my name is Jenna and welcome to my channel Divine Direction. In this video, we are going to be looking at the messages for the month of September 2021. I just want to apologize for the slight change in setup this month. Unfortunately, I've been feeling very drained lately and I've been dealing with bouts of depression, so I didn't have it in me to go on camera this month. I apologize for that, and I also apologize for my lack of consistency and just not posting as much as I normally have been. It's just been a difficult time for me, so I just want to thank you all in advance for being patient with me, and let's get into your reading. Okay, Cancer, so your message for September is actually about the current energies and what you may be feeling right now. So the first thing that I heard was things are not as they appear. And I saw a father and son, and they're looking up at the stars and just gazing at the beauty of it. But I saw a tornado that's beside them, but in the distance, and they had no idea that this was even going on because they were too busy looking at the beauty of the stars. And my guides are saying, you're not seeing what's coming. And they said, what's about to happen can and will change your life for the better. Do not fear the current energies, okay? And they're saying, see beyond the current situation and embrace the energy of peace. The next thing I heard was total shift, and it was like they were saying a whole sentence, but I only got the part that says total shift. And so that means that we are not receiving the whole message on either side. They're saying, so we are not receiving the whole message. They said, have faith in God and in yourself. I'm sorry if people aren't religious, but my guides don't usually say God. You can change that to whatever you believe in, God consciousness, spirit, the universe. But they specifically said, have faith in God and have faith in yourself. And they also added, have faith in your community too. And I just saw 144. So I think that's a really powerful message right now. I know that I came here, one of my challenges is to learn to have faith. And this is really testing that for me, and it might be for you as well. They have shown me myself on a boat surrounded by fog and not knowing where to go. There could be storms going on around me, but I had no idea, right? So this is all about having faith in the divine and having faith in ourselves, right? So what they were showing me is that there's a lot of concern going on right now. I know I'm feeling it for myself as well. And they said that some of you are concerned for your children or maybe for the next generation or generations. So another thing that I received from that, because we did have the child card come out in your spread, Cancer, and what they said was, so when you were a child, you felt safe. Your parents, they took care of you, right? If something was going on, you didn't really know how scary it was. Not to the full extent of it. I remember there being an actual tornado going on when I was younger and knowing that there was something wrong. But my mom, she had me and my brother on the couch and she was reading us stories, okay? She protected us. That's what they're saying. She protected us, and they're making me feel really emotional right now. And they said, you are a child of God. And again, I am not very religious at all. This is what they said. You are a child of God, and let us protect you as your parents have. Okay. And they're saying, if you feel guided to do something, use your intuition, listen to that. That is us speaking to you as well. But let us handle this. Let us take care of this. Okay. And again, they're making me feel very emotional about it. The next thing that they were talking about, I heard dividedness. And I've been feeling that a lot of polarity. whether it's about the vaccine, anti-vaxxers or people who are pro-vaccine. There's so many different things. I honestly, even not regarding the pandemic, I just found that there was a lot of people that seemed to be on completely opposite sides. And that really bothered me. And it's probably bothering you right now if this is coming up so strongly in this message. And they said that those who are split will start to come together. And I heard the word merging. And they were showing me near where I live, there are two highways that come together into one. And they're saying we are one. But don't worry about, they're saying don't worry about the rest of the message, Jenna, because that's all you need to know. That is all you need to know. Don't worry. Okay. And they're saying, you are not alone. There are many people around the world experiencing all that you're thinking about, feeling. They're experiencing this right now as well. And they said, sail above it. And in the imagery of one of the cards, there is a beautiful boat, and it's not in the water. It's actually soaring above in the sky. And the anchor has broken off of it, so it was able to soar higher. And I love that message. Sail above it. Don't let it get you down, okay? So they said, stop watching the news if it's bothering you. And it's good for you to be informed, but they're saying if it is bringing you down, you need to stop watching it. I'm finding this for myself. And they said, read a book instead. And that's what they've really been guiding me towards lately, is taking some time and just reading. And the books that they have me reading are books that can help me not only help myself in different situations. You can call them self-improvement books if you want to. I prefer to use the term self-empowerment because we don't need to be improved. But they're also books that can help me on my journey to help other people. Okay. So my guides are like making me smile really big about that. They're saying that is the best thing that you can do, is to focus on yourself and building yourself up. So that's the next message that they want me to say, Cancer, is to focus on you. They said you can give help to others if and when you can. All right. You might not feel that you have much to give right now. And they're saying that's okay. If you can help a fly that's stuck in the house get back outside, that's good enough for us. They're saying, but don't feel that you have to burn yourself out trying to help others right now if you don't have much to give. All right. They also said, again, focus on the positives. And this is what they said. Try not to focus on the rotten apples in the bunch. Try to focus on the helpers, the healers, the ones who spread their love and light as well. And they made me feel really emotional when I was channeling this. So I remember hearing, if you saw an accident on the news, focus on the helpers. Yes, that is terrible that happened. It's a tragedy, but look at all the people that came together to help out in this situation. And this is what they're saying. It doesn't necessarily have to be about everyone coming together to do something. It could be, but at the same time, it could be, those videos that you might find on Instagram or Pinterest or wherever, on YouTube, where someone is doing something nice. Someone caught a video of someone rescuing an animal, or, helping out someone who was down on their luck. Focus on those things, the love and the beauty and the wonderful, amazing things in this world. And they said, also, send love and prayers where and when you can. Okay. So the example that they gave me was what's going on in Afghanistan. I have no control on what happens over there. There's nothing that I can think of that I can physically do. I don't have a lot of money to send for support. My guides say, just send love and prayers and let us do the rest, okay? And they're making me feel really emotional about it. I know that some people say that, sending prayers is kind of like an empty thing, right? But it's not. It absolutely isn't. So if you feel that there's somewhere that you want to help and you don't know how, you can ask your angels and guides to help you there, or just send your love and prayers, okay? Now, the next thing they're saying is focus on your health. And they said bringing balance back into your life, or bringing balance into your life. You know, there's so much chaos going on right now, whether it's in our heads or around us, or going on in this world. I'm definitely feeling that. I felt very chaotic trying to get your reading together. Bring balance back into your life where you can. So for me, this is me making sure that I'm getting back on my sleep schedule. This is me making sure that I'm taking care of myself with eating healthy foods. My exercise right now it's good. For once in my life, that part is good. So they're saying, you might not be completely out of balance, but there might be an area that you feel that maybe I need to bring things back into check, right? So for some of you, this could be about foods, because they said try to avoid dense foods right now if you're feeling guided to, of course. And I was seeing bread and muffins, that sort of thing. And they said try to eat from the earth if you feel guided to, fruits and vegetables. And I was definitely seeing, they're showing me peaches. So that might be a message for someone. I have some in my fridge, so maybe I'll have some as a snack today. Okay. And this is all about if you feel guided to, all right? They also said get some rest if you're feeling drained, and don't feel bad about it. I know I've been beating myself up about it because I haven't had energy since probably June, and I have been doing a lot of lazing around or lazing about, and my guides are saying, your body needs it right now. You might not understand why, but just let yourself rest and relax when you can, and if you feel guided and that you need to, okay? Because they said rest is needed for many right now. They're saying you can't fight the good fight if you're tired, honey. They said it in like a grandmother voice too. So I think that's funny. They're trying to lighten up the energy, which is what we're going to be talking about in a minute. They're also saying don't be afraid of becoming who you truly are. Okay. I know there's part of me that is feeling that fear, and it could be the collective energy fear of expressing myself in any way, shape, or form, whether it's speaking my opinion about certain things that are going on in this world, whether it's just like letting other people know who I am. And they're saying, you know what, don't be afraid of becoming who you truly are. And you know what, have fun with it too. So they said, bring in that lighter energy wherever you can. And they were showing me dyeing my hair green. So I'm blonde. I love my blonde hair, but I did a filter on Instagram the other day where it showed how I would look with green hair just for fun. And I actually didn't look that bad. So they were showing me someone dyeing their hair green. It might seem frivolous, they're saying, or silly right now, but whatever you can do to bring in that lighter energy, whatever you can do to express yourself in any way, shape, or form. And they're showing me someone even just starting off. I use this analogy all the time, but if you want to dress a certain way, maybe you start off with wearing rings or jewelry that reflect that way that you want to dress, right? So they're showing me someone wearing a bunch of rings on their hands, maybe wearing some bracelets. It doesn't have to be a big change right now, but if you find, for example, like with me, I dress pretty plain, very comfortable, but I've always loved that kind of witchy aesthetic. I love any jewelry that has maybe like a crescent moon on them. And I always worried about what people would think about me being so into spirituality. And my guides are making me feel really weighed down right now because of that fear. And they're saying, why does that matter? It shouldn't have to matter. So express yourself. Maybe I'll go out and buy myself a crescent moon ring or necklace. They're also saying, listen to upbeat music. That this morning changed my vibration so much. Normally, my parents watch TV in the morning, and it's kind of on while I'm eating my breakfast and everything like that. But this morning, there wasn't anything good on, so my mom put on a station with music, and I just felt a change in myself today. And I love that. And they're saying, if there's some upbeat music that you enjoy, maybe start listening to that if you're feeling the heaviness. And they've really been encouraging me to sing and dance. And they're saying, again, you're expressing yourself, right? Expressing yourself through music, expressing yourself through dance, through the way that you dress. You might feel that you cannot speak up right now. I feel the exact same way. You might not feel that your voice is being heard right now, but you can still express yourself in different ways. And they said, honey, when the time comes, you will be ready. So whenever you need to speak up, you will be ready. And the other thing that they said to me is focus on your goddess energy. And they're saying, you can interpret that in any way, shape, or form that you would like to. Focus on your god or goddess energy. For me, what I'm kind of getting from that is being creative and really, truly embracing who I am. They're saying embracing the magnificence that is you. So I really love that, Cancer. And the only other things that they said to me were, see the silver lining, okay? They really were showing me and physically showing me that my eyes were really foggy. And in some of the imagery, there was one about eyes just kind of not being able to see clearly. This is about, again, focusing on the positives. Is there a silver lining? And I don't want to give specific examples, but there are things that I am seeing in the news where someone is doing something that may be against human rights or against what I believe in, what a lot of people believe in. Just things that shouldn't be allowed. And what I am seeing in some of these cases is it backfiring on people. It is backfiring hard, okay? So that's what they're saying. For example, okay, I'll give this example. There is a gentleman on Instagram, and I hadn't heard of him until today, but someone that I just started following did a live video with him on Instagram because they deleted his Instagram account, okay? His Instagram. I never heard about him before today, but because his account was deleted, this other gentleman put him on the live and made it known. So now people who hadn't heard of him before are hearing about him. And in the end, I feel that he is going to have more followers, more viewers than he ever had before. So this may be a negative situation of him losing his account, but that is going to bring about big change for him and big change for others because that word is getting out there, okay? I normally don't like to speak as much about maybe politics or things specifically that are going on in this world, but my guides really wanted me to get that message out. And they're saying you can see a silver lining in what's going on. Look for that. You might not see it right now, but look for the silver lining. Whatever you are worried about right now, look, because you will soon see it. Okay? And the last thing they said to me was, we are warriors of light. And they're making me feel very, very proud of that. So don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to focus on yourself right now, regardless of what's going on in this world. Don't be afraid of what's to come because we are here. They're saying, we are here. And that's all they're going to say to me. We are here. and they're going to make me cry. Okay, Cancer. So I hope you enjoyed this message for the month of September. I hope everyone is doing well, especially if you've resonated with this. It's been a very difficult time for a lot of us. Please take care of yourself. I'm sending you all lots of love, and I hope they don't want me to say anything else. Hope. Okay. Have hope. That's all they want me to say. All right, Cancer, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.